So I've just learned that with my new phone, which I was avoiding getting for so bloody long because I really love my old phone. Apparently you can put your finger up and then it starts recording 3, 2, 1 countdown. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, so it just accidentally happens sometimes. So anyway, I just sort of start with that. But yeah, I just wanted to chat about something because I just recorded a video just before, and I just touched on fun and remembering fun. And I realized, and I was thinking about this in the shower this morning too, is that I kind of feel like there's this, and I've noticed it as well too, because a lot of the YouTube channels that I used to follow over sort of 5 years ago that were shut down because of, everything, all those YouTube channels, they're all starting to come back. And I was listening to one of the guys whose channels come back, and obviously they went to Rumble and things like that as well. So they've still been going and doing their thing. Not everyone has, but some of them. And he was just reminiscing about sort of where he'd been and where he'd come from. And now that he's got his channel back with, like, I don't know, it's got 800,000 subscribers or something like that, and going through, like, looking at all his past videos and things like that of where he's been, and he's like, the first thing that came up was sort of, like, he was excited that it was back, but then he was looking at all the old videos and sort of like, oh, cringe, I've done a video about that recently too, and it's funny because you go back and you can see, especially for him, he hadn't had his channel for like 5 years, some of them are 3 years and stuff like that. Anyway, but he was in this space of reminiscing, and it sort of got me to this, to thinking as well too, because, like, bringing in the fun, but also this last sort of 5 years, I mean, you and I both know I don't have to sort of touch on what's been going on there, but what a massive growth period for so many people. And it's like you've sort of come out the other side, and it's like you're finding yourself again and finding the things that sort of lit you up, because it got so heavy and so serious, and not just on the world collective scale, but personally, but on different levels. Like, I know for myself, like, there was lots of stuff that I went through that was different to other people. Like, it's like so many of us were squeezed so tightly and really tested, pushed, prodded, and you sort of you're coming up for breath, and you're now looking back again. And if you're anything like me, you've had that happen many times in your life, many cycles where you've kind of gone and you've looked back and like, how in the fuck did I get through that? How did I? And every time, like, you're getting stronger, and you're coming to a deeper place within yourself and getting to know yourself at an even deeper level as to, who you are. You're remembering who you are, the power of who you are. And yeah, I think just that reminiscing and just seeing that guy talking about that and noticing just all those different things. And then like I've said, like, bringing back in the fun, because ultimately, like, we are going to go through some shitty times, and I mean, we already have. We've been through so many. But we've also got to remember to bring the fun and bring the joy and just bring the playfulness, because that is such a huge part of being alive and on this planet doing our thing. It's like we've got to remember to bring the joy and all those moments, those pull my finger moments that just get us cackling like we could never cackle before. I was hanging out with some friends on the weekend, and it's so awesome listening to everyone's different laughs. And a couple of the guys, their laughs were just cracking me sideways, because just them laughing, and I don't even know half the time what the frick they're even laughing at, but the joy that's coming through, it gets you laughing, when you see someone and they've just got a hilarious laugh, or it's not even that, it's just the joy, and it's just contagious. I've got a friend who does laughing yoga, and she just gets rooms of people just laughing. It starts with, like, you're pretending to laugh, but then by the end of it, you're basically nearly pissing yourself. So yeah, it's just, I think we got to remember to do that. It's important. It is. It's like we got to balance it out and remember, like, yeah, we go through some tough times, and like obviously you don't want to force it. You don't want to, if you're going through a tough time and that's just not where you're at. That, like, I get it. Of course, I get it. But you know, when we're not, or when we can, whenever we can, just bring it in. Bring in the joy. You know, we've got to do it. We've got to do it. So yeah, if you got any good jokes, feel free to leave them in the comments. Would love to hear from you. I don't mind a good dad joke. I mean, they're so bad. They're just silly. Like, they're so silly. But yeah, bring them back. Bring in the jokes. But yeah, bring in the fun. But that's really it. That's sort of where I was pondering today. I just thought I'd share that with you. Hope you're having a good one. And yeah, that's really all I got, I think. This is me just pondering right now. I look away and I ponder, look out at the tree. Tree, do you have any information for me? Oh, leave me alone, did you see? See what I did there? I'm gonna go.